Wakefield, it's Saturday night at the Wrenthorpe Palladium. I can crumple clouds in motion. I can dry them out with steam. I can make the hills run into rain. 'Cause I can do anything me. I can walk in shattered planets. I can do all that I believe. I can scale this mountain to the very top. 'Cause I can do anything me. We may stumble over smoothness, and we'll climb across the sea. We can make this mist of minds alive. 'Cause I can do anything me. And we might beach on jagged rocks, but I'll be your guide until you're free. Together we'll navigate the crooked world. 'Cause I can do anything me. Not an option for us, as long as we have that spark, the defiant exclamation, let there be no question mark. When our ship runs out of ocean, when our path is led astray, take my hand and walk with me. We can be on our way. The desert's always thirsty, but we'll keep searching for the sea. The future's not been written yet, and we don't know what our future will be. And we might stumble through the forest. We'll encounter violent beasts. Together we'll stir the will of the gods. 'Cause I can do anything me. Come with me, we'll spread our wings. Together we'll do anything, anything. I can do anything. Anything I do. Well, after that little start, good evening and welcome to Wrenthorpe Palladium. My name's Jessica Rowbottom. I am the single cell member of the Bleeding Obvious. Thank you very much for joining me on this live stream. Hello, Mum. Hello, Dad. You know that girl you thought you had? The girl's a boy, but don't feel bad. His happiness should make you glad. I was born this way. Born what way? Am I bi or straight or gay? Pendulums swing both ways. Where will I end up today? 'Cause life is never quite as straight as it seems. When you've worked it out, then you switch teams. So many labels, so many terms. The more you look, the deeper it turns. LGBTQIA, situational fluidity. I'm a demisexual, pan-romantic, polyamorous, androgyne. Sitting in the middle of the gradient line, I'm an LGBT Frankenstein. Life is never quite as straight as it seems. When you've worked it out, then you switch teams. So come on, let's see, what might there be to label someone like me? Well, there's lesbian and gay and bisexual and queer, pangender, transgender, demigender, androgyne, transsexual, two-spirited, andro, new twat, illicigender, xenogender, aporigender, quad, bigender, aliagender, agender, intersex. Or maybe I'm just questioning genderqueer. Where does that fit on the Kinsey scale or the Klein sexual orientation grid? Maybe I'm just straight after all. I don't think so. Life is never quite as straight as it seems. When you've worked it out, then you switch teams. Life is never quite as straight as it seems. When you've worked it out, then you switch teams. And is it even a choice any of us can make anyway? Well, good evening to everybody out there in Facebook land. First thing I'm going to do is my sustain pedal has just slipped under this bit here. This is the bad thing about having laminate flooring. So welcome to the dining room. Welcome to Wrenthorpe Palladium. Helen, I'm ably assisted tonight by producer Helen. And producer Helen is sitting there in her brand new pyjamas and her Alice Cooper t-shirt. And she's pressing the buttons. Helen, can you give us camera 2, please? Can we have something big and wide? So you can sort of see, this is about a third of my dining room. And there's all sorts going on here. There's various things that I have to kick here, as usual, but it's got the added complication of a bit of video. So, yeah, Helen, have we got any reactions coming up?
Yeah, lots.
Are they good reactions?
Yeah. Everybody seems to be enjoying themselves.
Marvellous.
32
32
people.
people out there in internet land. Brilliant. We like this. Okay. Now, I'm queer. I'm here and I'm queer and I do what I do and all that kind of thing. My name is Jessica Rowbottom. I'm a single soul member of the Bleeding Obvious. And I'm a genderqueer lesbian. It took me a long time to work that bit out. And for a while, I hid in the shadows, as it were. And here is a song about hiding in the shadows, and it's for every single trans woman out there who's watching this. And it's called Gender Babylon. dress. She put those closet fears to the test, stepping outside with the wind on her face, up at 3 in a club someplace. Dance the night away, dance the pain away, chameleon by day, herself by night. Then at the end, when the shutters come down, it's back to the daytime job in town. Because children stop and stare because of the fear inside her. And the implication is that 'cause she's in between, she's neither. It's not a phase, it's not a craze. New attitudes and platitudes keep hanging on and set upon. Your friends are gone for gender Babylon. And it stays at home, clothes, changing lay-by, sitting by the shadows. The other day she came out to a friend, someone else who thinks it's a trend, hoping for the courage to go see a man who can maybe help her form a plan. Strength is elusive, days are draining, painfully aware that time is passing, and children stop and stare because of the fear inside her. And the implication is that now she's in between, she's neither. It's not a phase, it's not a craze. New attitudes and platitudes keep hanging on, be set upon. Your friends are gone for gender Babylon. The question wasn't if, but a definite when. Jennifer, Emily, Zoe or Lisa. You pick a name and you hope it suits you. Losing friends, unwanted attention. Losing family, marital tension. Never can stop coming out when there's history snapping at your heels throughout. Because children stop and stare because of the fear inside her. And the implication is that now she's crossed the line, she's neither. It's not a phase, it's not a craze. New attitudes and platitudes keep hanging on, be set upon. Your friends are gone for gender Babylon. For gender Babylon. The days are long, but the nights are longer. And the days are long, but I'm getting stronger. Goodness. And so, I found, we find ourselves hiding in the shadows, changing in laybys, based on a true story, that one. Oh, where's my set list? Where's my set list gone, producer Helen? Ah, there's my set list, right, okay. Yep. Now, coming out with family rarely works, doesn't it? It's rarely a thing that goes smoothly. Let's just press that button there, yeah. Coming out is rarely a thing that goes smoothly, isn't it? Especially with your friends and what have you. People don't understand. They don't really understand where you are on this here LGBT scale unless you've been there. Sorry, just adjusting my monitors. They don't know unless they've been there, do they? And there's all sorts of things going on, and friends think that it's attention-seeking, some of them. Some folks just can't deal with it. Some folks go away, have a think about it, come back, and everything's cool. Then there's family. Now, when I came out to a substantial part of my family, I got invited to this family do. Wonderful family do. That. I got invited to this family do. And everybody's got a cousin that they sit next to that's a bit awkward, haven't they? You know, well, I've got one. We've all got one. Let's call him Cousin Dave. Let's call him Cousin Dave. His name does change, principally because he's litigious. Anyway, Cousin Dave, I got sat next to him, and the first time I came out, you know, I spoke to Dave, and Dave said, "Oh, so what's going on?" And I said, "You know, I've hopped the fence. Here I am, etc." And he went, "Oh, how do you do it?" And I said, "What? How do I do what?" And he said, "You know, do it. You know, it's like something off bottom. How do you do it?" And I said, "Well, you know, enthusiastically usually." And he went, "Oh, right, okay, fine, fair enough." And he gradually got more and more drunk throughout the course of the night, until I just had enough. I'd totally had enough of this. And and he just said, So what do you like about it the most? What do you like about it the most? What do you know? Tell me all about it. Tell me about it. And the thing I really love is boobs. 28 people all stopped talking at once and stared at me. And I am now forever known as the woman who shouted boobs at a family event. Anyway, awkward family occasions. Here is a song about awkward family occasions. Specially requested by my mother. Embarrassing, the subject far too hard? Was it my existence that knocked you off your guard? Awkward conversations, hushed voices in the hall. How about we broach the subject once and for all? But the elephant in the room keeps on trumpeting his tune. My body is your battlefield, a topic to lampoon. The elephant in the room keeps on trumpeting his tune. My dear, I'm sure you'll see that. Though you left me bruised and broken, of course it's you that scarred. Did my look offend you? Are you playing the sympathy card? Am I lost in your comfort zone? Should I be left on the leash? Show you up in front of friends? I should have been more discreet. And the elephant in the room keeps on trumpeting his tune. My body is your battlefield, a cause to lampoon. The elephant in the room keeps on trumpeting his tune. My dear, I'm sure you'll see that. so cynical, determined to abuse. Fine until it gets too dull, disappointment by the end. Ask myself why I should stay for the rest of the ordeal. Should I give it some more time to process the way you feel? And the elephant in the room keeps on trumpeting his tune. My body is your comic turn, a topic to lampoon. The elephant in the room keeps on trumpeting his tune. My dear, I'm sure you'll see that soon. And the elephant in the room keeps on trumpeting his tune. My body is your battlefield, a topic to lampoon. The elephant in the room keeps on trumpeting his tune. My dear, I'm sure you'll see that soon. Thank you. Elephant is one of those songs from the from Rainbow Heart. Yeah. Oh, that one. That's what Helen was doing. Helen was just frantically waving at me, and she was telling me that we switched camera. Hi, you're over there. Good. Elephant was one of those songs from Rainbow Heart, and Rainbow Heart was a show I toured actually. Toured it for about a year or so. Alongside my fantastic friends Genevieve Walsh and Helen Rhodes, aka the Thinking Chimp, and it was basically a show about coming out. Sadly, we didn't get that many recordings of it, but there's various bits and bobs on YouTube. If you want to go look up my YouTube channel, you can go look at my YouTube channel. But the best thing about Rainbow Heart actually was that after I did a show, people would come up to me and say, "You just described my life. You just described everything I've been through," and that was really, really important. That was lovely. And if you were any of those people out there right now who derived strength from it, I'm very privileged to be in that position. So thank you very much. You can get Rainbow Heart in the shop. The soundtrack's still there. It's got labels on it, elephant, various others. Oh, well, what should we do next? Ah, yes, that one. Of course, when people come out, when you come out, one of the things you hear off folks is, apart from "we always knew," please don't be that person. Apart from "we always knew," they say, "Oh, that's all right by me." Really? That's lovely. Thank you for your permission. Thank you for your permission. But your permission is not required. Acknowledgement would be nice. Recognition is essential for me to live my life. Your agreement is not needed, but understanding would be good. Comprehension's not a given. To recognize my woman. My biology's not your business, but still you scrutinize. Decide whether I'm pink or blue based on what's between my thighs. Your reasoning is flawed, but it's not so black and white. My gender, my identity, they're my basic human rights. But the sermons of hate come thick and fast. A second wave debate pulled from the past. Gender critical, political class. I find your misogynist argument crass. Liz Truss, I'm looking at you. So next time that you lie down in front of the parade, or post offensive stickers and shout offensive names when I next need the bathroom, and let's face it, we all do, I'd like to not get attacked again, 'cause I need to go to the loo. And let's face it, we all need to go to the loo. Well, so here we are. We are in, we're back again. We're in, according to Helen, we've just lost camera 2. So that's producer Helen for you. Producer Helen, always one with all the information. Let's have a song about being a top leser. This one's for Lucy. Sitting in the bar near Soho Square, boy meets girl, confident air, buys a drink and that's where it ends. Gotta get going, no time for boyfriends. I know where I'd rather be, lying together, you and me. 'Cause there's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl. Plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. Strolling down the street, everyone I meet, boy meets girl, that's kinda sweet. Me, I ain't got time for no guys, relations like that don't give me butterflies. I know where I'd rather be, lying together, you and me. 'Cause there's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. There's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. A one girl girl. One girl girl. You see, this is the point where I should have Sven. Is Sven over there? Must be Sven. Thank you. Plenty of dudes, if you know what I mean, but I don't dig that kind of scene. 'Cause there's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. Plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. Plenty of guys around the world, a one girl girl. Plenty of guys, one girl girl. Plenty of guys around the world, plenty of guys, one girl girl. Plenty of guys around the world, plenty of guys, I'm a one girl girl. Plenty of guys around the world, plenty of guys, one girl girl. What was that? Oh, I know what that was. You know what? It's a really good job, actually. I know what that was. Yeah, it was the next song. It was the next song. But it was the next song. Oh, this goes from chaotic to chaotic. All right. So, last year, over a year ago now, I got married. Is my cup of tea over there? Mrs. Rowbottom, please. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All gigs should be powered by tea. You didn't see this on Kirsty Allsop earlier, did you? Sadly, not all the relationships go well, do they? And before I met Helen, I had a string of rather interestingly bloody disastrous relationships, really. And mostly Tinder. Let's face it, it was like opening a fire hose of idiots. And, well, this is a seedy bisexual encounter. Said she had a special way to get rid of my frown. One thing led to another. You know how these things go. I wouldn't want my babe to hear, don't want my guy to know. That girl, she kissed me gently and she kissed me hard and fast. Took me on a pleasure trip, was never meant to last. Her touch was so amazing, she really blew my mind. But it's that kind of secret I don't want my guy to find. Don't say you saw me here today. Don't swear. You saw me anywhere. Don't speak. Have seen me at all this week. Don't say that you saw me here today. Don't swear. You saw me anywhere. Don't speak. Have seen me at all this week. No new relationship, no manic love affair. A physical explosion show without the loving care. This girl just wants my body, doesn't care how my day went. Give me one more week and then our passion will be spent. My honey is my love, the one forever who's my guy. I'm asking you to promise me you'll lie. It's just one tiny favor, wouldn't sink no ships. Or do I have to lose my love? So don't say, I had a problem with my hair. Don't talk, of lovers kissing on a walk. Don't sing, please don't give my love a fatal sting. Don't say that you saw me here today. Don't swear, you saw me anywhere. Don't speak, have seen me at all. No manic love affair,
really?
A physical explosion, sure, without the loving care.
Okay.
This girl just wants my body, doesn't care how my day went. Give me one more week and then our passion will be spent.
What?
My honey is my love, the one forever who's my guy. I'm asking you to promise me you'll lie. It's just one tiny favor, it wouldn't sink no ships. Or do I have to lose my love because of your loose lips? So don't share, I had a problem with my hair. Don't talk, of lovers kissing on a walk. Don't sing, please don't give my love a fatal sting. Don't share, I had a problem with my hair. Don't talk, of lovers kissing on a walk. Don't sing, please don't give my love a fatal sting. Loose lips sing shit.
You sing?
Woo! for you. I liked your split skirt with the thigh boots. You're making me flirt. Jokes and bad taste, they made me smile. Tossed your hair back with panache and style. Asked you on a date. You liked your drinks long with the jukebox playing your song. You liked my shoes. I liked the dress you wore, the way we danced before the bittersweet goodbye. Bittersweet goodbye. Got back to your flat. We got it going on. Kissing upstairs, roommate wanted me gone. Asked me to leave, I think I got your number. But when I called you, it was a bittersweet goodbye. Bittersweet goodbye. Bittersweet goodbye. Bittersweet goodbye. Got back home last night. Messages, one new. Found a guy you liked, and now we're through. Life is empty. I don't know where to go. I tried to find you. Your profile's down low. Your profile's down so low. Your profile's down low. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Yay! Tell him to play some of these for a bit, can't you? So yeah, 2 disastrous relationships there. A bisexual coming out in a bar. That happens a lot, you know. They've actually discovered they've discovered the chemical in the brain, you know, that's responsible for latent homosexuality. It's called alcohol. And okay, then being ghosted. People being ghosted. You know, you get back home, numbers changed, everything else. So that was 2 of the Tinder things that happened. Anyway, of course, then when I hopped the fence, there was toxic masculinity. And gosh, was there toxic masculinity, eh? What was that about, eh? That was a bit of a shocker. I didn't see that coming. So this is a song about toxic masculinity. And it's called 5 Years. Moving on. see your eyes, they never lie. One night there were more, 2 nights keeping score, something else to probably deny. Crosswords on the stairs, said you didn't care, wished we didn't have to always fight. Such an atmosphere, gotta disappear, turn the key and drive into the night. It's been 1 year since I closed the door, 2 years of civil war, 3 years of trying to get along. 4 years I cried at night, 5 years every night. Moving on, when I mix up how I want.
How dare you! Because I did it!
I'll wear my makeup how I want, wear whatever the hell I want. Don't need your approval or your shame. Need to take a break, got plans to make, no one but you to take the blame. Can't tell you all my feelings cause you'd know that they were true. Can't talk about your secrets cause I know what it'll do. Such an atmosphere, gotta disappear, turn the key, drive into the night. It's been 1 year since I closed the door, 2 years of civil war, 3 years of trying to get along. 4 years crying at night, 5 years every night. Moving on. 5 years watched you fall, 4 years lost it all, 3 years of trying to get along. 2 years the plans I made, 1 year memories fade. Moving on. Watched you fall, 4 years lost it all, 3 years trying to get along. 2 years plans I made, 1 year memories fade. Moving on. And we all suffer for the love you lost,
Better your track.
the bad decisions and the heavy cost.
Never look back.
In another life you did the crime,
See the red light.
but in this life you do the time.
Unite.
And I'm not giving you the satisfaction of having your hold on me. And all you'll ever be is a footnote in my history. Took me a very, very long time to sing that without crying, because that really hurt. So, what should we do next? What should we do next? Ooh! So when I came out, after I came out and everything else, do you want the disco? There's a please. Do you want the disco version of the next one?
Yeah.
Disco version next one, right? I very rarely do the disco version of this, but we did the acoustic one this afternoon. We did the acoustic one this afternoon for 5 Street Social Club, which was absolutely lovely. What was that?
Why?
Oh. I find it hard to work out when producer Helen is signalling me or when she's fighting a fly. Anyway. I know an old lady who swallowed a fly. So, yeah, anyway. Once you come out, you want to go to Pride's, don't you? Yeah, you want to go to Pride's, you want to parade yourself around and all this kind of thing. And if you're anywhere out of that sort of norm of whatever's typically LGBT, well, even just LGB, or even just LG, or perhaps just G. Something, you know, the acronym is getting small, but get bigger. If you're anything out of that stereotype, then you know, the tourists take the mick, don't they? Take the mick. I went when I went to my first ever Pride London, which is about 10 years ago now. I went there and I saw lots of tourists, people who were watching, spectating on the Pride Parade. And one thing stuck in my head was when they were saying, you can tell the ones who aren't gay because they can't dance.
Now is the winter of our discotheque.
And to that, I say can't dance. And I don't care. Can't dance. Don't care. Can't dance. Don't care. Can't dance. Don't care. Can't dance. Don't care. Sequin dress and stilettos. Pans people have the moves. I got scars of years gone by, but I'm still singing the same tunes. He fancies this, she fancies that. Don't give a second thought. Come and have a dance sometime. Let's see what you got. Did my confidence disturb you as I sashay across the floor? I've been through battles and wars and more, but I ain't keeping score. I'll stand up and be countered. Balls to them all. Cause no one needs to have your back when your back's against the wall. And you say that I can't dance. Well, I don't care. You tell me I can't dance. Well, I don't care. Ain't holding out for a hero, cause sweetheart, I'm my own. Tell me I can't carry on. Well, baby, your cover's blown. Oh yeah, cause you're an ally, but you're curious who I'm kissing. Well, I'm here to remind you just what you could be missing. Seduced by glitter and rainbows, well, the queers know where it's at. But I'm not your Tinder fancy, and you won't know this cat. And I know it's complicated, and I'm a paradox. But hello, baby, I might be broken, but I'm a soul fox. And you say that I can't dance? Well, I don't care. You tell me I can't dance. Well, I don't care. You say that I can't dance. Well, I don't care. You tell me I can't dance. Well, I don't care. Can't dance. Don't care. Can't dance. I'm having fun, I ain't sorry. Whatever you might think. When you're turning up at Pride and you're pretending that you're pink, your privilege is showing through the thin veneer. But I see people of your vintage around here every year. When you're standing on the sidelines and you're caught up in the cheers. Or did I hear that wrong and was it actually a sneer? And I might not fit your ideals and what your cliches say, but screw your expectations. I'm proud this way. You say that I can't dance, but I don't care. You tell me I can't dance. Well, I don't care. You say that I can't dance. Don't care. Can't dance. Don't care. Enough! Wow. Well, and I'm thinking there's probably rapturous applause happening in front rooms around the country, isn't there? Yes, thank you, producer Helen. So yeah, Whew. We are coming to the end, I'm afraid. We are coming to the end of the show. And I've got 2 more songs left for you. And the next song is one that I released as a Christmas song some years ago. It's you can find it on YouTube. You find it on YouTube. Oh, excuse me. And actually, if you watch the YouTube version of this, it's so cold in the warehouse where we filmed it, you can see my breath. Anyway, my maternal grandparents were in love for in fact, all their life. They were in love all their life with, as soon as they became teenagers. And Grandma and Grandad Tomlinson they got together in their teens. They got married straight after the Second World War, and over a decade ago now, they both passed away in the same week as each other. My grandfather was just so heartbroken that that was it. I'm off. My grandmother died first, and I remember 4-year-old Jessie, asking Grandma and Grandad, Grandma especially actually, wise woman, my grandmother, said, how do you know when you're in love? How do you know when you found that person? And she said, well, SJ, it's when you found the first person that you think about in the morning and the last person you think about at night. And so I wrote this song a couple of years ago, and it's called The Last Thought. I know you're watching, Mum. You're my rock when seas are choppy. You're my pillow when times are hard. You're the ace of all the diamonds when life deals the joker card. You're the joy to all my sadness. In the darkness, you're the light. You're my first thought in the morning, and you're my last thought late at night. You're sweet when things are sour. You're the ruby in the sand. You're a snowdrop reaching upwards, pushing through a frosty land. You're the lady of the lantern, dressing wounds after the fight. You're my first thought in the morning, and you're my last thought late at night. And when the darkest clouds are here, you keep me safe from harm. Among the darkest times of trial, my compass through the storm. You're the lifeboat in the ocean. Take my hand till I'm found. Hold the shield around my heart, safe on upper ground. You could have left me way behind, I was hidden at first sight. But you're my first thought in the morning, and you're my last thought late at night. You're my first thought in the morning, and you're my last thought late at night. And I just know Grandma and Grandad will be there, won't they? Anyway, we come to the last song. Oh no! try that again? Should we try that again? I've been performing this song as my final song for 4 years now. Almost. And that's the first time I've forgotten the words. I've yet to meet a person who hadn't been beat by something someone did or said. There will be happy times ahead. Sometimes it don't work out. You want to scream and shout where it's easy to be you. Then life would be so untrue. Take each day at a time. Soon the sun will shine. There's a hill you need to climb. One foot in front of the other. Take each day at a time. You know the sun will shine. Life won't always be sublime. One foot in front of the other. I've yet to learn of someone who didn't U-turn collateral along the road in a big depressive episode. When it don't check out, stop, work it out, perhaps out of the blue. They'll see a different side of you and take each day at a time. Soon the sun will shine. There's the hill you need to climb. One foot in front of the other. Take each day at a time. You know the sun will shine. Life won't always be sublime. One foot in front of the other. There goes the elephant in the room. So we come to the end of Live at the Wrenthorpe Palladium, the first one. If you think this has gone well, please tell me, please let me know. I would be perfectly happy to do another one and take some requests. Roughly a third of this was request driven. Plenty of songs in the back catalogue we didn't sing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take each day at a time. Soon the sun will shine. There's a hill you need to climb. One foot in front of the other. Take each day at a time. You know the sun will shine. Life won't always be sublime. One foot in front of the other and take each day at a time. Take each day at a time. And life is never quite as straight as it seems. My name's Jessica Rowbottom. I'm the single soul member of The Bleeding Obvious. Please do go become a fan of The Bleeding Obvious on Facebook. Please go look me up on Spotify. You can find me Bleeding Obvious on Twitter. You can find me all sorts all over the place. I'm everywhere. Like a bad rash. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's been very, very much fun. And special thank you to producer Helen, who's been pushing buttons and doing everything behind the scenes.